Welcome back, treasures. Thank you so much for joining us again. Before we start this video, y'all know what it is. My name is Tracy Treasures, and I come to rock the show. Just like, subscribe, and comment down below. I said comment down below. Okay, comment down below. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is what most of you guys have been waiting for. I have been doing a countdown for the past week on my social media accounts, and I am excited to finally share with you guys. I have been working on this since the end of 2019, and I'm ready. So here it goes. Is playtime pause. Playtime pause. And yes, that is with a Z. A Z. Okay? So make sure that you guys follow the right business. I am on Facebook, I am on Instagram, and I also have a website. It's called playtimepause.com. And so, as you guys can see from the name, hopefully, it is going to be a pet care service that is based in Houston, Texas. So I will be providing services for pretty much all kinds of pets. So dogs, cats, hamsters, guinea pigs, birds, fish, whatever you want to say. Okay. So my idea of Playtime Pause derived around 2018. Actually, I was miserable in the job that I was in. So I had already graduated college. I had already started my career in human resources management, and at the time I was working for Target. So the store, y'all know the store Target. I was working as an HR manager there, and although it was a very stable job for me, I would wake up every morning like not looking forward to my day. And I would not even want to go to sleep at nighttime because I just wasn't excited to wake up for the next day to go to work. And so I remember walking my dogs actually, and I was thinking, like, as I was walking my dogs, like, oh, I was actually praying about it. I was talking to God, and I was just saying, like, God, like, I know that this isn't for me. Like, I know that this is not like the life I should be living, or more so, I know that I shouldn't be waking up every day feeling like this. Like, there has to be something out there better, like something for me, something that I can be excited and looking forward to every day. And I just kept asking God, which I'm sure some of you guys probably do. I just kept asking God, like, please, like, show me the way I'm supposed to go. Like, give me an idea. Like, I need something. And I remember feeling like, or asking myself, like, Tracy, what are you good at? And honestly, like, I was like, I don't know. Like, I knew what I enjoyed doing. Like, when I was in high school and in college for a little bit, I danced, for my school teams. So I knew that I enjoyed dancing, but I wasn't the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a lot of work. Um, like in high school, I danced. I was a captain my senior year. College also danced, and so yeah, I knew that I enjoyed doing that. I knew that I was fairly good at dancing, but it wasn't something that I was like, I feel like I'm the best at, you know. Um, what else? I didn't know what to do. Like, I was kind of thinking about like maybe going into counseling or therapy, and I was like, no. Like, although I like to talk to people and I want to be able to like give advice to people and help people out in their situations, I didn't want that to be my daily occupation. Because ultimately, like, I know how it feels being in HR, and for some reason people go to HR as if we are counselors already. And that, like, sometimes some of the experiences that I had with people coming to me, or me feeling like I had to be a counselor to them, would just put me in a bad mood. Like, it would kind of put me in a dark place sometimes. And so I was like, no, I can't do that for a living. So I did not know. And I just remember for a long period of time just asking God to just bring something to me, like help me figure out what it is I'm supposed to do in my life. In 2018, I was looking for like side hustles because I really wanted to pay off my student loans, and I was like, I just want something to do, like something I enjoy doing that's gonna help me like create an extra source of income. And so I was on Google and I came across this company. I'm not gonna name the company because I don't want them to take away from me. Maybe one day, but not today. So I came across this company where I would be servicing pets, and I could basically create my own schedule. I could put my own prices in, and people would ultimately choose me to service their pet. And so I was like, well, I got two dogs. Like, I do a pretty good job with them. And I was like, I'll give it a try. And so I created an account. And from there, I started doing my first, I want to say this lady, I want to say like maybe a week or so into it, I got a request. And someone like wanted to book me. And so I was like, ooh. Yeah, so I remember calling up my mom. The lady wanted to like service me like the next day or something. She wanted me to service her the next day. And so I remember calling up my mom and I was like, hey mama, like I need to do this meet and greet with this lady. And, I don't know her. So can you come with me or whatever? So the next day we go, I met with the lady, I met the dog. And yeah, it was good. So the following day, when I had to actually service the dog, his name was Ace. She wasn't there. I had to go into her home, and I remember going into her home. She had like a really, like her house was like full of like stuff. Like she had like just moved or something, and so everything was like not unpacked. There was just stuff everywhere. And when I went into her apartment, Ace was in the bathroom, and I'm telling you guys all of this because this is what actually helped me figure out that this is something that I wanted to do. And so Ace was in the bathroom, and he was a very little dog, and I opened the door and immediately just felt love. Like I already felt love. Like at the time I was in a relationship. I had two dogs. I have a really good family, really good friends. And so, but at the time it was just like, wow, like I'm already enjoying this, like spending time with this puppy, So I took him outside, we played. And when it was time for me to leave, I remember like telling the lady, like I was like, okay, I'm getting ready to leave. I'm about to put Ace back in the bathroom. And she was like, okay, that's fine. And I remember putting him back in, and he was just crying. Like at the door, he was just crying loudly, scratching at the door and everything. And I was just like, I can't leave him. I was like, I don't know. Like I just, something in my spirit just didn't feel right about leaving him. And so I ended up texting her, and I was like, hey, I know it's past my scheduled time. And I was like, but would you be okay if Ace came home with me? I was like, I have two dogs, and he's here. She had told me that she was working two jobs and stuff, and so I was like, you can come and get him whenever you want. And she was like, sure. To her it was like good, like I don't have to worry about him being in the bathroom. And so I brought him home, and allowed him to play with Beauty and Bella. And at that time I was servicing her and taking care of Ace for free. And I did not mind it at all. Like, he was having fun with my dogs. My dogs were having fun with him. He was in a safe environment. I felt comfort knowing that I am providing service to this dog, to this puppy, And ultimately, like, I realized in that moment, like, this is something that I can see myself doing. So, I ended up building a relationship with her where I actually ended up getting Ace like every week, several times a week for free. So some of you guys probably might think about it and be like, why are you doing that? Like, didn't you do this to build, a different source of income? Yes, I did. I'm telling you guys this story because this is what made me realize that this is what I wanted to do. Playtime Paws is what I wanted to do. And so, months went on, and I continued to serve as Ace. I took Ace with me to my family member's house. He just was a part of the family. And it was nothing about it that bothered me. Like, my mom, she would be like, don't let that lady take advantage of you. And I'm not saying this because I want people to take advantage of me at all. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed, working with animals and pets. And that period of time made me realize that I just had the heart for animals. And I always knew that. Like, I always knew that I was an animal person. But there's something about animals that are different. Like, I know that they depend on us humans. Like, they depend on us to feed them. They depend on us to let them use the bathroom. They depend on us for love. Like, it's something about animals that I just feel like I read them. And I'm not saying like I read their minds, but I'm saying that, like, I empathize with them. They bring me joy. Like, it brings me joy knowing that I can do something to make their day better. Because for the most part, they do the same thing throughout the day. So what can I do to really make their day better? So that is actually what brought me here, what led me to Playtime Paws. And so I'm going to continue sharing this journey with you guys. I have more videos coming. And so my next video is actually going to be about how I started Playtime Paws and the process, more so, of how I started Playtime Paws. And so yeah, stay tuned for that. It's going to be very step-by-step based. So, like, what you need to do to get a business started, business accounts, filing an LLC, which isn't technically necessary, but I want it to be pretty much laid out for you all, so that way you can know what the process, or at least the process that I use to start Playtime Paws. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video. If you haven't already, please press that like button, subscribe button, and leave some comments below. As I said before, like, I want this to be a community. And so leave comments below so that way we can share our stories and share our experiences with each other. And I am so happy and looking forward to the next video. All right, bye, treasures. You ready, Bella? Go get it. Go get it.